What if your mind is not just a product of the brain? What if consciousness is linked to the deepest layers of reality, the quantum fabric of the universe itself? This is the question behind the idea of quantum consciousness, a theory that suggests your thoughts, your awareness, even your very sense of self, could be connected to the strange world of quantum physics. It's one of the most mysterious intersections of science, the human mind and the cosmos. Today, we'll explore the science, the speculation, and the mystery of quantum consciousness. For centuries, philosophers and scientists have debated what consciousness is. Where does it come from? Why do we experience reality as a stream of thoughts, sensations, and emotions? Neuroscience tells us the brain is made of neurons firing electrical signals, billions of them, forming patterns that generate memory, perception, and thought. But many argue this doesn't fully explain awareness, the subjective feeling of being alive. This puzzle is known as the hard problem of consciousness. How does brain activity translate into the experience of mind? Some scientists think quantum physics may hold the answer. Quantum mechanics is a science of the very small, particles, atoms, and subatomic events. It's a world of uncertainty, superpositions, and entanglement. In quantum physics, particles can exist in many states at once. They collapse into one outcome only when observed. Some interpret this to mean that observation itself is tied to consciousness. Could the mind itself be a quantum system? One of the most famous theories comes from physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. They propose the Orch-OR theory, short for orchestrated objective reduction. According to this idea, tiny structures inside neurons, called microtubules, might host quantum processes. These quantum events could give rise to consciousness. If true, the brain would not just be a biological machine. It would be a quantum computer linked to the fundamental fabric of the universe. The implications are staggering. If the mind operates on quantum principles, it might explain phenomena like intuition, creativity, or even free will. It might also explain why human consciousness feels so different from artificial intelligence. AI processes data in binary code. The brain, if quantum, might process reality itself at a deeper level. But this theory is controversial. Many neuroscientists argue that the brain is too warm, too noisy for fragile quantum states to survive. Quantum effects usually require extreme isolation and cold temperatures. Still, research continues. Experiments have shown quantum effects in biology, in photosynthesis, in bird navigation, even in smell. If quantum physics plays a role in these processes, could the brain be another example? Quantum consciousness also raises profound philosophical questions. If the mind is connected to the quantum universe, does that mean consciousness is fundamental, just like space, time, and energy? Could the universe itself be conscious in some sense? Could our minds be fragments of a larger cosmic awareness? Some thinkers suggest this could explain the deep sense of connection humans feel with the universe, the feeling of being part of something greater. And then there's entanglement. In quantum physics, entangled particles remain connected no matter how far apart they are. Change one, and the other reacts instantly. Some speculate that consciousness could be entangled across space and time. Perhaps thoughts, memories, or awareness are not confined to brain, but spread out across the universe. It's a radical idea, but it forces us to rethink what the mind truly is. Skeptics caution us to be careful. Quantum physics is often misused in pseudoscience. Just because quantum mechanics is mysterious doesn't mean it explains everything mysterious. But serious researchers continue to study the possible links, not because they're certain, but because the question is too profound to ignore. So, what might this mean for the future? If consciousness is quantum, then unlocking its secrets to transform science, technology, even philosophy. We might build true quantum computers modeled after the brain. We might understand consciousness well enough to map, transfer, or even extend it. And we might discover that awareness itself is woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. Think about it. Your thoughts, your memories, your very sense of being could be more than just neurons firing. They might be windows into the quantum world. The universe might not only give rise to consciousness. Consciousness might help shape the universe. So, what do you think? Is the mind purely biological, or is it quantum? Could our consciousness be a reflection of the universe itself, encoded in the strange rules of quantum physics? Subscribe to ScienceMined for more mind-blowing science facts every week. Because when it comes to the mystery of consciousness, the universe may already be inside your mind.